Sound check real quick. As usual. Tell me you can hear me okay and the music's not too loud. Hi Piero, I see you in chat. How are you doing? Just let me make sure everything is running. YouTube looks good. Looks good to me. Hey Kyle, how are you doing? Your hair looks cute today. Thank you. I did curl it. I did. I had a little bit of extra time, which was nice. And Neville is in chat too. Hello, hello. I'm good. I'm good. I had a little bit of a headache. And I think it's because I didn't have any sugar, so then I stuffed myself with sugar and I'm feeling better now. Is that something you guys deal with? So today, basically, we're just going to continue inking this piece. I wanted to have it inked by now, but I didn't have the chance, so we're just going to continue with that. Maybe I'll be able to ink the whole thing so we can get into colors tomorrow. Either way, we'll just be back next week. And I know next week is going to be the November 1st, so it's going to be weird, but I'm still thinking of having my Halloween stream on November 1st. You know, we can have like we can celebrate the campaign and, you know, the day after, because it will be ending on Halloween, and we can have like I'll put some like pumpkins on the stream overlay or something to make it a little fun. And hi Janine, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm shocked that you're not watching the ball game right now. Ball game. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. I live under the water, you know, kind of not. Well, so not really in society most of the time, this is Siren. But tell me what's up and what you mean by that. And huge thank you, Janine, for backing the campaign. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let me just quickly check. World Series of Witches. Oh, yeah, well, honestly, I do know, I know people who are probably watching right now. I'm not like a sport, here's the thing, I'm a sports enthusiast, but I'm not like, I don't like watch them. It's kind of like video games. Like, I don't really play video games as much as I used to when I was younger, but I respect and appreciate video games. Does that make sense? But how about you be my, my reporter of how it's going. You can keep me updated in chat on how the game's going. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be inking this. We'll occasionally go back and read some Silver Fangs. We did read everything other than the new 2 episodes of Chapter 5, so that's the only thing that's new that we didn't read today yet. So we'll read that at some point, and then depending on what we want to do, maybe we'll go back and read some of our favorite moments or something, and we'll check up on the campaign here and there and stuff. I'm a Dodgers fan, so awkward. I used to really love playing baseball when I was in school, but yeah, when it comes to sports, I'm not like a hardcore fan of sports. I think like occasionally I will keep up with soccer just because that's the European thing, and my family is really into watching it, but for the most part, it's not a thing that I pay attention to. I'm wondering if Kayla is going to come around and join us on stream because she's like a big hockey fan. I wonder if she watches baseball too. I only asked because our host is in Canada. See, I don't even know that. I don't even keep up with that kind of stuff, but you know, the Blue Jays, like, it doesn't make sense. I thought you asked me because it's Blue Jays, but anyways, I'm babbling too much. Let's get to work. Tell me what you guys ate today, and how you're spending your time. Janine's watching the game. Let's get this thing over here. I'm also multitasking, playing Ghost of Yotai and Pizza. How was the game, Bowie? Tell me. Doing well? A bagel. Well, you gotta be more specific than that, Project Kyle. A bagel with what? And, oh, and by the way, if you guys are wondering, let me quickly pull up the campaign, it's doing great. We have 43 backers. There's only 5 days left. So if you know anybody who likes comics, tell them to. It'd be really cool. It would be really cool if we can just hit one more milestone, at least. Like, we have more than just one, but the next one would be cool. The next milestone, everybody gets a free print of Hunter's movie poster. And I think if we reach 8K, we include another, like, some extra content in the back of the book, so that'd be cool. So tell your friends, your, you know, people who enjoy your comics and backing indie creators, you know, all that kind of stuff. Be sure to let them know. But yeah, we'll come back to this later. And let's get started. Yeah, I got 32 out of 64 trophies. Wow! Wow, how long did it take you to get 32? Cinnamon butter. Ooh. That sounds nice. I love cinnamon. I love butter. It's good, it's good. I had 2 pieces of chocolate today over the usual 1, and it made my tummy hurt. I felt like a kid. Okay, let's get to this. We're gonna continue with Caroline a bit, and then maybe jump into the vigilante who's up front, which is right there. You see him? Which, by the way, if you guys want this print, it is for pre-order, available on the campaign. So for those of you guys who backed already, you can just go and edit your pledge and throw it in as an add-on. Some people already have, because this was heavily requested. I have the best supporters in the world. Like, I'm like so lucky. Luckiest mermaid alive. 3 weeks. Most of them were on days I was off and weekends. Oh, okay. So that's not too bad. It's nice. It's nice when a game lasts that long. What is this? What am I looking at? I'm new to Twitch. It says Puro got some extra pearls. Bubbles, I mean. Sorry. Watch streak reach. Puro is currently on a 3-stream streak. Oh, cool. Oh, that reminds me. I am thinking... So, before this month, I was streaming every other week because that's as much as I was able to do. And in this month, I streamed every Saturday and Sunday to promote the campaign. And I was thinking of making my streams a weekly thing. Would you guys join me every single week? Is that too often? Anyways, I'm talking too much. Gotta ink. Or this will never be done. If you guys want the print, I have to finish it. I'm a little rusty because I haven't done any art today. I was dealing with some other stuff, so my hand's a little stiff. I haven't warmed up, which is not good for clean line art. So I'd be down to hop in every Saturday. Oh, that's so cool. How about Sunday? Just curious to know if it's any different. Just because personally, since this is the first month like I've ever actually streamed both Saturdays and Sundays, I noticed that the chat is completely like a completely different crowd. It's totally different people, which is interesting. And I feel like if I stream consistently the same day every time, people I miss out on talking to some of my favorite people. So I was thinking of like alternating or something. Like maybe Saturday, then Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, something like that. Some of the trophies I got were from the main story, and those often take a while, and I also was sidetracked doing side quests that also tied into some trophies. The side quests in games are always fun. I was always one of those people who liked to do them all when I was younger. Is that something that you do, Bubba? Let's step back for a second and see how that's looking. It's good. This isn't smooth enough. My hand isn't warmed up. Okay. I just have to go slowly until my hand adjusts again. Erase that line in the face. That. Also, do you prefer late night streams or earlier streams? Because I did start later today. I don't know if there's a difference, but should I give the ghost mouths? Make them little beads. I think it's more dainty that way. It's cute. Let's see. Sometimes I often do them if they unlock abilities to make character stronger. Yeah. Like I remember after my fight against the Shadow Queen, I was completely outmatched against her. Yeah, sometimes you have to go back. Because you're not you advance too fast and then you can't handle the bosses, right? Ghost over here. Okay. Like this. I like these little faces. I don't know what they are. They were supposed to be little pumpkins, but I think I'm gonna make them white and make them just little ghosts. I don't know. It's a work in progress, but some weight there. Wait a second, I'm just thinking, yeah. Her hair continues over there. I made it, Arbiter! We actually just started, what? 17 minutes ago. I started late, so you're totally on time. How are you doing? Tell me, are you... I think I remember you saying that Saturdays and Sundays are good for you, Arbiter, but I wanted to know... I want to ask again, just to be sure. Because I had so much fun streaming more often this month that I want to try to at least make it a once-a-week thing, rather than a twice-a-month thing. And I'm trying to find out which the best day is to do that. There we go. Caroline's looking like a babe. The only thing that I need to do is this piece of her hair here is looking a little weak. It's not, because Caroline has really thick hair. So we're just going to push this out a little bit more, or maybe actually, what's that? Let's see what that looks like. It's like Hunter's. Hunter's has like similar fringe, but his is long, where hers is short and full. Yeah. And then this piece has to come out more. Yeah, sorry about that. You have to focus on it. Well, for me, Saturday is better. Yeah, some people are saying Saturday, some people are saying Sunday. I'm probably going to do another poll on Discord at some point and see if the difference is like if it's like very 50-50, then I'll alternate between them. But I'll see. I just love having you guys, and I want to have as much of you guys as I can. Okay. So her hair is looking good. Let's keep adding to it. Braids are really satisfying. I actually love drawing braids. They're just so time consuming. But I do enjoy them. Especially messy ones that are like loose. Speaking of Saturday, Arbiter, next Saturday on November 1st, we're going to have a post-campaign celebration Halloween stream. So that I'm going to do for sure. MJ is sweet. No, Kyle, you're sweet, because you've backed the campaign, and that means everything. Really appreciate it. Which we're at 43 backers. Can we get 7 in 5 days? Unlock the next milestone? That'd be cool! Free prints for everybody! We'll still be there regardless. Ah! That's so nice, thank you! That's so cool, because you're fun to talk to. What are you up to, by the way, Arbiter? Are you like... you having some noms? Like, what are you up to? Sounds exciting. Oh, you know, it's gonna be, I'm just gonna have some fun with the overlay, make some Halloween themes, you know, and I don't know. Maybe wear my, I mean, I'm wearing my pumpkin shirt right now under here, but it's a little chilly, but I can show the pumpkin shirt, you know, something like that. Yeah, I made a mermaid happy. You absolutely did. The happiest as can be. And I hope that when you get your book in the spring, I will be the one making you happy. Which I think I will. SilverPhoenix is great. hair comes this way. And her neck is over here. Here we go. You know what? It's too thin. I want to make this gap a little smaller. Caroline has very thick hair. It's a little better. Just took down the 4th member of the Yoto. Good for you, Bobo. You keep at it. 2 left. You can do it by the end of the stream. You got them all. Well, I just came back from McDonald's. Yum. Gonna do my daily gacha grind after stream. Is that a game? Why do I feel like I know what that is? I was just telling Janine earlier when the stream started how I live underwater, so like I'm like completely tuned out of this stuff, because she was just like, oh, what do you think of the game? Like, I'm surprised you're not watching the game, and I'm just here like, what are you talking about? What game? She's just like, Toronto Blue Jays is playing. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm forgot about that game. Whoops. I'm dumb. Or just not informed, I guess you can say. Too busy caught up in my comic books. Okay, at this point we have to take a break from her hair and move on to the hat. Let's do that. This. Another one. There we go. Give me 1 moment. Let's see, gonna do, read that. Cal says, I finished my designs for a Native American pirate and a cowboy pirate. Ooh, that's fun. That sounds like it was fun to design. What were you designing those for? Your series? Robert says, for me, it's mobile games like Wuthering Waves and DBZ Dokkan Battle. Oh! You don't have to wait till post-stream to do that, though. Can't you do that while also watching stream at the same time? Ember, Tori, hey MJ, can't stay long, but I want to pop in and say hi and hope the stream goes well. It's Tori! Tori! That's so cool of you to stop by. Hey! Thank you so much. What do you, what keeps you from the stream? I mean, I'm curious. What are you up to tonight? And thank you so much. It really means a lot. Appreciate you, Tori. Tori's awesome. If you guys don't know who Tori is a peach in every way. My RPG game I'm working on. Oh yes, the yeah, you were talking about that a couple of times. Very cool. And how's it going? Tori says cleaning and laundry. That was me this morning. Mood. I understand. Well, I hope it goes well and and you have a good time doing that. Maybe listening to a podcast at the same time or something. I don't know. Is that something you do? What do you do while you, like, do you listen to something while you do stuff like that? I definitely do. Okay, the witch's hat. This. Because she's got the white laces, or I don't know if they're gonna be white, but she's got laces that we designed last stream. Remember that, you guys? Or was it stream before that one? I don't know. I streamed so much this month that I can't even keep track of them anymore, but either way, it was fun. Now I don't want the hat to be too perfect. Let's see, you guys are gonna get an ad in about 30 seconds, okay? Stick around, it supports your creators, you know, all that mumbo jumbo. Let's see, I play Wuthering Waves on PC, and Twitch Live's on my phone, so I'm fine playing after stream. Oh, I feel like I'm keeping you from your game. I'm so sorry. Cal says my love letter to Fire Emblem. It's going well. My only level is still Bug's Hideaway, which is a bar and a few battlefields for testing, but I have a lot of walking sprite. Oh, man. I have a lot of walking sprites finished. Once I get the foundation started, I can really dive into the game. Very cool. You have to keep me up to date with that. You know, you can send me a DM on Discord anytime to show me what you're up to. I'd love to see it. Got almost 10 NPCs walking around the bar like chickens with their head cut off. That's so cool! I have YouTube on the TV, whichever gamer or YouTuber I'm hyper focused on at the time. Very cool. Yeah, YouTube is one too. I like to, what do I listen to on YouTube? I listen to like spooky stories and like true crime and stuff like that. I know, it's very predictable of a girl, but that is what I do. Or like sometimes just like I'll watch like videos by other artists and stuff. Sure, I'll update you. Great, great. I'm very interested in stuff like that. Okay, let's put in those laces. Hang on, I've hit a dilemma. They're too spaced out. Or is that me? I think I might want like more of them. Okay, hang on. Let's erase these. Like this. And I think, let me just make a quick layer just to see what it would look like with more. Sorry, you guys see what I'm talking about? Also, it has to follow perspective, so like this. That looks much better. And you know what? I think instead of inking them manually, I might do those with just color later. So I'm just going to leave that on low opacity to come back to it. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, let's continue with Caroline's dainty hand. I have to smooth them out. I made her knuckles too tough. It's so funny. I'm so used to drawing Hunter and Nate that like the knuckles, they just get like, because guys' hands are a lot more, oh my gosh, I see the light twins are in chat. Hi, hi, hello girls. What was I saying? Yeah, hands on male characters are a lot tougher and stuff, and I get so used to drawing Hunter so much that like sometimes I give my girls like these masculine hands, so I have to fix this on Caroline for sure. Bubble says the main story is almost to end for the ghost. The main story. You're just around the corner, Bubble, I'm sure. You're doing great. But yeah, how are you girlies? How was your stream? Didn't you come back from a stream? I was planning to raid you guys when we were done, but I guess you guys are finished, huh? I did. And Enrica's in chat too on a Saturday night. Wow. To what do we owe the pleasure? What's up, Rika? How are you? I died a lot. I am hungry. LOL. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure after a stream, yeah. You guys need to go satiate yourself. What were you playing? How do I delete spam? I don't even know. Block? Ban? Ban? There we go. I think I did it. I'm a Twitch noob. Wow, I'm leaving. No, you're welcome anytime, you know? It's just, it's so funny because we're, like, I get asked all the time when people come in, they were like, hey, where's Rika? Because Rika used to be a regular, but she's a big, D&D player now, I think, right? That's what you were playing? So she misses them a lot now, so I'm just teasing her. How are you, Rika? What are you up to? What's happening? So, Caroline's wearing gloves, which I almost forgot. I was gonna give her, like, cute little nails, but she's got gloves on. So I'm gonna do this, like that. And soon we're gonna take our little break, and what we'll do is we'll read the 2 new episodes of Chapter 5, and then we'll talk about Arbiter. I'm probably gonna let you decide, because you've been here every stream and you read the whole thing with us, so you get to decide if we should go back and just read the whole thing again, or we should go back and read some of our favorite scenes, maybe. You know, some of the highlights. Rika says, I'm actually doing other things, but I can listen. No D&D tonight, next week. Ah, I see. No, I thought it was like an every Saturday thing. But yeah, what are you up to? Speaking of Rika, are you usually more available on Sundays? Because we were actually just talking about in chat about me potentially streaming every single week, and I was thinking, I'm trying to decide which to commit to. Final Fantasy 14. Ah, I see. So a game still. Let me see, I think I made that finger too small. Yeah. It should be longer than her pinky, so we're just gonna bring that out like this. Very good. Remember, dainty MJ. No masculine hands. Dainty. Because Caroline is dainty. There we go. Let's see. I've yeeted Inktober for the day. You've been going hard on Inktober, Rika. Good for you. Sundays usually work better for me, yeah. So, as I make plans on Saturdays. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. Like, half of everybody says Saturday, the other half says Sunday. So I might have to alternate. Albert says, wow, it's a pretty big decision. I don't mind rereading SILVERPORT. Rereading from start to finish? Let me just read Kyle's thing real quick. They were both abandoned. No, that sounds really cool though. It doesn't sound like you're brutal at writing at all. Sounds like you're very creative. Sounds like you know what you're doing. Okay, so I want to put a piece of ribbon over there, and her glove comes out like this. And then, yeah, I did that wrong. Did that wrong, let's fix that real quick. There. And then lace is gonna be, the perspective's there, and it's gonna be like this. Nope. This. This. Okay, that looks right. And then another piece of lace there. Like that. Kind of cute, huh? Though her glove should come down further like this, so we can see. Wait. That doesn't look right. Hang on. This is... I'm sorry guys for putting up with me. Hang on. I hope this isn't too difficult to look at. Hang on. There we go. She had no palm. There we go. That looks better. Now let me put my human glasses on, since my eyes are made for water. I have arrived. Our pirate queen is here too. Z, oh my gosh, and Millia. Everyone's here on a Saturday night? That's rare. Welcome. Hello. What have I missed? Z. So much. All month long, we've been reading Silver Fangs. We actually finished everything last stream. We're just gonna read the 2 new episodes of Chapter 5. Been working on this. We drew the whole thing on stream, and we're inking it now. And yeah, and we're thinking of reading Silver Fangs again from the beginning. And we're discussing potential weekly streams. Are you usually free Saturdays or Sundays? Let me know in chat. Love the name. Oh yes, yes. Allow me to introduce you, the Mer Pirate Queen. She is respected in her land. I visited her world once as a queen myself, you know. Do you guys get that reference? I don't know. How many guys are you familiar with my queenship? That story. But yeah. Also, by the way, guys, for those of you who, which I think is the majority of you actually, I think the entire chat is back my campaign. Like, you see, I'm so freaking lucky. But anyways, for any of you guys who want to pre-order this piece, you can. If you can actually add it as an add-on to your pledge over on the campaign. It was highly requested. We already got a couple of people pre-ordering it, which is really cool. The campaign's at 44 backers. Hang on a second. 44? Who backed the campaign? I don't even know who backed. Wait. Saturdays I'm free. Okay, that's another vote for Saturday. Wow, from the beginning, I would love to read Silver Fangs. Yeah, we read the whole thing all month. It was really fun. And we were talking about it and laughing. It was great. We need another piece together. Yeah, let me show you actually. It's one of my favorites. Let me show you the piece that I did of Z and I. Well, I mean, we actually have a couple, but I think she means the Halloween piece specifically. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hang on. Let me find it. Hello? Am I looking in the wrong year? It was 2023, wasn't it? Where is it? Hello? I think I'm looking in the wrong year. Was it 2022? No way. Saturdays I'm also more free. Interesting, interesting. So you're a queen, I'm a pirate. But she's both. Yeah, she's a mermaid and a pirate. And a queen, yes. I love to see more people backing you, MJ. Yeah, it's really exciting. I really hope we can reach at least then one more milestone before the campaign ends. We're gonna talk about it in a second. I'm just trying to find the piece that Z was talking about. Why can't I find it? There it is. Goodness. Here we go. There. Oh wait, hang on. I made the step goal, but that doesn't need to be there. Wait. One moment. There we go. Here we are together, which I love. It's one of my favorites. Look at us. Slaying, totally. Oh my gosh, that's going by too quickly. Hang on a second. Sundays tend to be less busy for me. We're going into the off season, so I might be able to anytime. Yeah, you see, it's mixed reviews every time. What do you guys think if I alternated Saturday one week, Sunday the next week, and so on and so forth? This way it gives me a chance to talk with all of you because I love every single one of you. I'm married to Kaiba. Who said that? Yes, yes, yes we are. Here, I'll show you another one. Hang on. Another one that's very relevant to what Rika just said. See, there we are with our booze. The Halloween one is the earliest, I think. Yeah, I think it is. You both look so pretty. Thank you. Yes, here she is with her guy. This was a Thanksgiving piece. That's why I'm stuffing my face. So, yeah, it was fun. Z has got me to make some really, really fun pieces. That's for sure. Married to Kaiba, was a goddess originally, also have lived several thousand years. I have water and fire powers. Oh, and I collect seashells. She is way more impressive than me. I'm an art siren, that's about as far as it goes, you know? I mean, even my queen status isn't really properly earned. I married into it. I do not have royal blood. Alternates sound good. I also love to see the fellow mer friends. Yeah, for sure, Amelia. Definitely. Okay, so real quick, back to the campaign, because I wanted to see who backed, because last I checked it was 43 backers, not 44, so let me go take a look. Let me check behind the scenes. I have to log in for that. Give me a minute. I look like a ghost with the thing so bright. Thanksgiving duel, it was great. Kevin and Tem dueling while protecting their waifus. Yes, 100%. Yeah, well, Z married into money. Yeah, she's no better than me. But she was already a goddess. Oh, there's also the mummy one with Kaiba and yeah, I'll show that one too in a second. Let me see. Tori, is that you, Tori? Are you still watching? My Tori? Hey, let me check. I can't tell. This privacy settings doesn't let me see it, so I can. I'm here, yes. Oh my goodness, Tori! Thank you so much for being number 44. You're the best. I hope it's based on our conversations in DMs. I hope you're able to still like take care of yourself while also supporting me. That's really awesome. Thank you so much. Just in case you didn't know, the book is going to be a lot bigger this time. So this was last year's, right? We got the series preview with the full chapter 1. This time, the book is going to be this big. Full comic size, and it's going to be this thick. So it's going to be a big difference. Big difference. It's really exciting. We're all really excited. I'm surprised Kayla's not in chat, actually. Kind of wishing Kayla was in chat. We miss her. Then I feel like then the whole chat would be whole. Yeah, you know what? We'll show the Kaiba one in a second. I think we want to read SILVERPORT, right? Chapter 5. I'm here, yes. Tori, you're the best. Oh my gosh. I hope your laundry smells extra clean tonight. Got kicked off. I'm back now. Oh, strange. I'm sorry. We're gonna quickly read the new 2 episodes of SILVERPORT, and then I'm going to show you the art that Z's talking about of her and Kaiba, and then we'll go back to inking. How's that sound? Okay, here we go. So if you guys remember last time there was a big explosion, it was my work Wi-Fi. Oh gosh. But my Wi-Fi has been so cruel to me lately. I don't. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's just read now. So this is the first time we're seeing a green text box, right? With the yellow corner. So who do you think this is talking this time? Because in the beginning in chapter 1 we had the red ones, and it didn't reveal that it was Isaac until later. And then in chapter 4 we had the gray ones, which didn't reveal it was Hunter until later. So which one do you think this one is? The chat's saying the box is saying, for as long as I live, I'll never forget that night. That's when everything changed. The city, my job, one moment the world was one way, and then it's as if we all woke up from a dream. 40 minutes earlier. So this is 40 minutes before the big explosion went off. Sutton? Interesting. See, green and gold, really? Okay. Just give it away too much, huh? 40 minutes earlier, so we've got some beat up apartments there. You can see it says coming soon, and someone scratched it out saying never. Have you guys ever seen that, where you'll see like an ad for like new apartments or like a new store coming in like a certain year and it like never shows up? That happens here all the time. I see it everywhere. Come on now, as if I wouldn't know. I cannot deny or confirm, but I will say the wife has good instincts. Bubba says, does this take place before Isaac and the vigilantes fight? Yes. In chapter 1, it takes place, if you guys remember. It's okay, we'll read it from the beginning again later. But if you remember, over here, chapter 1, it is Friday, September 22nd. And then when we get back to the present day, it says Monday, September 18th, I believe. So we're on the Monday of that week. Of course she does. Millie says, I think it's Nate. His green eyes and yellow hair highlights. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So it's not hard to guess, huh? Freeze, stop running. Chapter 5. And new character that we haven't seen yet. And he jumps out of the window, crashes, and he's going down the fire escape. Ah, gross. Are you crazy? We know what you're stashing up here, so stop running. You wait right there, because you're under arrest. There's the police chasing him. I mean, if you can catch me. Couldn't even finish my damn food. And there he goes, he's on the run. So he was munching on something until he was interrupted by cops. And you can see a police car over there. He bolted out the window and he's heading your way. And there's another cop over there. Relax, got my own problems over here. There's a guy over here. Guy at the sandwich shop really overstuffed this bad boy. I don't have a knife to cut it, and if I try to just chomp on it, it's all gonna fall apart. Basically becoming a taco. Are you serious? Like my first 2 heart attacks. And there's this homeless guy, this homeless dude eyeing me too. I think he wants a bite, so quit flapping your gums, move those cheeks and grab our runner. Hey, I'm not sharing greedy. He's calling the homeless person greedy. Nice. Some people. So this guy doesn't really, we got some new characters, obviously. So there's these 2 police officers chasing the guy with the orange top. Clearly he's not taking his job seriously to chase the guy. He's just trying to eat a sandwich. Also, you pick good colors for everyone, so aww. See, you're just trying to compliment me. Get out of here. Yeah, and then we'll get to the next one. This is the most recent episode that just came out, and it pains me that it's over because I wish we could read forever. I wish I could just think of the pictures and just put them on, make them come out immediately, but it's just not how it works, unfortunately. Hey, my drink! The indignities I suffer for this city. Wow. Wow, what a hero. To be fair, the sandwich looks good. Good. It looks like a pretty awesome sub. All the food always looks so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I liked it. Drawing food is surprisingly fun. But the noodles from the other episode, yeah, that looked good. Why didn't you go after him? You lose the coin flip, you do the investigating and the chasing. This is why nobody respects you losers. There he goes. I started chasing him before I could investigate the space, risking our lives for such a thankless job. Did you radio for backup? Before you even went up. It's the reason I still have an uneaten sandwich. They told me they would see who we could get. Sorry. They told me they would see who they could get considering the big operation on the other side of town. The operation we weren't included in. Probably gonna send a couple of desk jockeys. Behind you! Whoosh! Someone rushes behind them. Who the hell was that? Faster than our runaway? Must be something in the water on the side of town. Now what? Now I'm gonna finish my sandwich while you will verify the anonymous tip about a stash of illegal contraband. And there comes that other police car that was on the other side. And that's the end of the episode, unfortunately. So, I should commission a piece of chest food. What food would you commission, Z? So let's take a look at this episode real quick. So if you pay attention, so there's the car over there that's coming, right? We're gonna get to know more about that next episode. Shout out patrons, so I already know what comes next. And he steals his drink, they're running. And over here they talk about how there's something going on the other side of town. And if you guys remember, Alice and Robin were talking about this because Robin was on the phone trying to get in touch with the police to get a story. So there's just like this thing happening, and this is before the explosion happened. It's like, is it related? Maybe it's not related, who knows? But this is, I love the vibes of this place. The night looks so calm, but these guys are stirring up some excitement. Yes, are we behind an ad? I'm sorry. Should we wait for the ad to pass? In the meantime, let me just take a look over here. Yeah, how far are we? Exciting. So close. I'm stuck in an ad. Yeah, okay. We'll pause. And I'll just keep inking in the meantime. It's about 40 seconds. I'll just wait for everybody else. For those who aren't stuck behind the ad, yeah, tell me what you think of the episode, and if you're ready to reread Silver FANGS from the beginning, we will. Fix this. I'm waiting for you guys. Don't you worry. Are we back? I'm back. If you responded to my comment, I couldn't hear it, lol. Yeah, I know. My ads love being long. So rude of them. Yeah, the Twitch ads are incredibly long sometimes. Okay, but I noticed it and I waited. So, let me go back. Milia said, I love the vibes of this place. The night looks so calm, but these guys are stirring up some excitement. I love that you feel that way. Yeah, I was talking about how the big operation that they're talking about is clearly similar to the one that Alice and Robin were talking about. If you guys remember, when at their job, Robin was on the phone trying to wait to get on the phone with the police to get a story. And people are talking about how like there's this big thing happening with the cops, and it happened before the explosion, so it could be related, might not be. But yeah, so I'm just basically going over the episode to see, like, to make note of some important stuff. And he says the operation we weren't included in. Probably going to send a couple of desk jockeys. That kind of implies, if they're going to send desk jockeys, that kind of implies that the, like, good cops, like the most competent ones, are being sent to this operation on the other side of town, whatever it is. And then obviously there's someone who runs behind them, likely chasing this guy in the orange shirt, right? And he says, now what? Now I'm going to finish my sandwich while you go verify that anonymous tip about the stash of illegal contraband. So that's what they're there for. They got a call of a stash of illegal stuff. I also can't believe you have the patience to draw cars. Milia, I don't. I use a lot of reference. I have little, in the other room, a box of them. I have like little model cars, and I just like angle them and I take pictures, and then I'll sketch over them and just make the changes depending on the design. Because this car specifically, it's really funny. My husband, who helps me write Silver Fangs, gets really stingy about the details sometimes, so sometimes he makes me change certain things, and for this car specifically that's pulling up, had to be this kind of car. So I had to kind of like be creative using a model car, because I don't have a model car of that car, so I have to like make changes in that sense. But I wouldn't have the patience otherwise if I didn't have those my little models. The best damn cop in the entire city. I don't care what anyone else says. Who are you referring to, Z? I didn't see anybody other than these goofballs. And I don't think these are the guys you're talking about. But anyways, so yeah, that's chapter 5. I thought you said car, and I'm like, you need to chill, it's a car. Z and Rika were making me laugh in the server because they're patrons, so they read ahead. They're like 3 episodes ahead, and so they were talking about certain things in the Discord, and I always love seeing that. It's always fun. He's not in the car though. Z, don't spoil. They don't know this. But anyways, yeah, let's take a break from that and get back to inking. Oh yeah, and I promised to show you guys these, the art of her and Kaiba that I did. Let me find it. Was that this year or last year? I think it was this year, right? Yeah. There we go. Look at them. Tisk tisk. Oh, you saw him. Didn't say anything. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. They'll find out literally in 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 2 weeks. I want more silly cops. I'm glad you like my silly cops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, very, 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 risque piece. But it's fun. I like, tastefully risque pieces once in a while. I definitely do them sometimes. Very intense. Mm-hmm. Yep, the spicy scene I've gotten done so far. Yeah. And I was honored to be the one to do it. Hey, you want more spicy scenes? Please send them my way. Especially when it's with characters like Kaiba. I need an adult. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Melia? Okay. Pausing back to inking, and then we'll check on the campaign again and start Silver Fangs from the beginning. And again, thank you, Tori. Shout out Tori for. Oh, I totally forgot to play celebration music. We've been doing that every stream, every time we get a new backer. Silly me. Hang on. Let's get some music going. Hope Tori's still with us, because she is busy, but let's do it. Pause the Halloween music. There we go. So far, that implies more is coming. Yeah. Exactly. See? More coming. Why is my camera turning? There we go. Too spicy. I like spicy ones. I have a couple of my own too. Over the years. Of course there is more coming. It is me. He's not my only husband for the record. Yeah, we were talking about who was it that called, was it Hoshiko or someone else? Someone, oh gosh, they're not here in chat with us right now, or at least they'll be quiet if they are. Perfect timing though, I respect it. But someone called their harem their list of kings or something. I forgot who it was, but please do share who's on your list. This is, I still think Nate would make great friends with my own cop man, Quinn. He is very dear to me and I've had him for a very long time. Oh yes, I think you showed me that OC, right? I remember. Just imagine I hit the drink water button, it won't let me again. Oh! Thank you for the hydrate. Zevran from Dragon Age. Is that the character that I drew as a chibi of for Rika's gift to you? When I got my new card and updated the pledge, that was hype. What do you mean updated it? Like you updated like your information or the actual pledge? Those are two different things. But anyways. That's enough hype for now. Let's get back to inking. Let's do this. So there we go. Let's get the lace, fabric laced. Wait. There we go. Yeah. Let's give the stone a setting of some kind, a small one. Also, I just realized that you wouldn't see her neck there if she's got lace, silly MJ. There we go. Oh, we've got. You know, every once in a while OBS will do this thing where it doesn't let me scroll up in the chat, so I have to like open my stream manager from online. So weird. Let's see. I can't say my geek hubby because that one is a spoiler for a big piece. Really? Oh, my Greek hubby. I read that wrong. Interesting. You got me curious. I'm pretty sure I did show you him. They would make a great duo to stop crime and also look great while doing so. Absolutely, absolutely. Most definitely. If Aura was in chat right now, she would probably be seconding that because she just, the guy's in uniform. She's such a nerd for that. Rika says T. Yeah, Zev is from my com. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I've seen him before. Yeah, the one from Rika's. I need a spicy piece with him though. He's definitely the spiciest one I have. What do you mean by he's the spiciest one you have? I haven't gotten him done because, well, this guy's like, yeah, sure. I have to agree with you there. Okay. Let's get back to it. In fact, you know what? Since Rika is in chat, let's pause Caroline's inks, just like we paused Fallon's. And let's go work on the, the vigilante, huh? So let me just make those disappear. Let me start a new folder. We're gonna call it thing and put, there we go. Let's get started. You've got the hero. By the way, one of our more generous backers, I don't want to say the name just in case they don't want to be exposed for, you know, backing as a higher backer, but they requested that the one-of-a-kind artworks get put as an add-on. So for anybody who wants to get a hand-drawn piece from me on the campaign, you can do that as an add-on, but there is a limited amount because there's only so much that I can do. So just thought I would throw that in there for anybody who wants it. Because it wasn't an add-on before, it was just something that comes with the secret set, but someone who backed the super set was interested in that, so it's now available for anybody who wants that. Actually, just show you real quick what I'm talking about. So if you come over here, if you scroll down to the reward sets, you see the secret set comes with a hand drawn. That's actually the one that Z got last year, which she loves. She's so cute. She did a whole review on video. It was so nice of her. And she kept it in the slipcover. She refused to take it out. She's the sweetest. But there's that, and it only came in the secret set. And someone who got the super set with all the stuff from the last campaign, it doesn't include the hand-drawn piece, but you can get it as an add-on now, okay? Just for anybody who wants that. That, and, by the way, I don't know if you guys knew, did you guys see my concept art for the bookmarks? It's not done. There's some details there that I don't love and I'm still gonna fix, but I think it's pretty cool. I kind of into it. And this is included for everyone who gets the book. It's already gonna be free. You don't have to add on or anything. This is already like a part of it. And then for add-ons, we unlocked, hang on, where is it? Oh, by the way, thank you guys for sold out of these. It's really cool. I don't think, it's so rare that that I sell out of something. It feels kind of good. Thank you for that. And then, yeah, if you go down to the art prints, we unlocked this guy right here. The mysterious piece of Nate. You can't really see it too well, but last stream we did look at it and it was really fun. People really liked it. So you can throw that as an add-on now as well because we unlocked it. And then, of course, the Halloween piece when it's finished. Just want to let you guys know that that's there. If you want it. No pressure, you know. Just informing people because a lot of people don't know. Sometimes people miss this stuff. But yeah. Let's see. Let me catch up real quick on chat. Again, like I said, my eyes were made for underwater, not on land. Read that. I think the ghost of it. Good for you, Bobo. Keep it up. You get all those trophies for me, okay? Queen says, also you already know who my Greek hubby is, so does Rika. So Zevran and your Greek hubby are not the same. So who are you talking? You have to spell it out for me. I must have forgotten. Who's the Greek hubby? And Zevran is the spiciest hubby I have. What do you mean by he's spicy himself? Is he like a womanizer? Is that what you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Leah says, if I were rich, I'd be getting all the art. Oh, Amelia. I know. I'm sure. I really appreciate it. No pressure. I'm just letting you guys know that they're there. That's mine, yeah. I love to, but I'm so tired of money. It's insane. It's the best stuff happening in my life. We get it again. No pressure. Don't even worry about it. Just letting you know. There will be other opportunities anyway. It is in the slipcover. Yeah, he is in the slipcover. He has to be protected. I love that. Heart out to Elaine. Queen says, I feel that so many things. Oh, which, by the way, you guys, let me just do a quick shout out while I have you all. To Elaine. or I guess I should have shouted out the Light Twins when you guys came in. I am a terrible person. I'm so sorry. Let me do the Light Twins too. Those girls are precious. If you guys like video games and you guys are on Twitch a lot, make sure you go and check them out. They're the sweetest people I know. Some of them, you guys are all amazing and all amazingly sweet. But they're some of the sweetest Twitch streamers I know, and they're really cute and really wholesome, and I love talking to them. They're so cute. Do I get a spicy piece of my hubby this time around? Are you talking about Nate? Please be specific. You're talking about Nate? Because I've decided I'll put a few bucks away every paycheck to get a big piece of Galen. Oh, you're OC! Or Galen. I always mispronounce it. Well, I would be honored for sure. Just give me a year. No problem. Definitely need a year to get my funds back up. Oh, I know, and it's gonna be rough, huh? With Christmas time coming around, man. Life. Zevran is from the Dragon Age. Zev is a massive flirt with Dagger's Day. Ah, okay, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. Got it. You are not. You are so kind. So are you, Elaine. My Greek hubby is, well, mischief incarnated. I'm not sure what you... Mischief incarnated? What do you mean? Of course I'm asking for a spicy name. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll have to. I'm not saying no. And I think it's more likely fine than not. But I do have to make sure it's cool because it has to be in a way that's still in character. So I have to think about that. But that's funny that you're asking for that. That's great. That's great. Okay. Sorry. Z is distracting me. Let me get back to working on our hero here. Nate is very lucky to have such a devoted fan, that's for sure. Is Nate not spicy since... Wait. Since you said it needs to be in his character. Nate is always spicy. Okay, but Z, for you, like, Nate can, like, sneeze, and you count that as spice, so you don't count. Hey, I mean, my favorite piece was one of him in the bathroom with an open wound, so take that how you will. Yeah, you see, that's what I mean. So when I say that it has to be in character, it's because when I think of spice, or not when I think it's spicy, but normally when people refer to spicy, they imagine like more provocative, suggestive poses, you know? And Nate's just not the character to be posed in certain ways, you know? But like she just said, she's talking about this one. She said that this is spicy. I'm gonna show you what she's talking about. It's not. But if this counts as spicy to her, then I think, you know, drawing Nate, you know, with his arms out is probably enough for her. She's talking about this scene where he's in the bathroom with the wound on his arm. You see? He's bandaging himself up. So maybe I can do something like that. But it's the fierceness in his eyes is my favorite. Fierceness. Look, the language she uses, like, she does like Nate, you could tell. Nate can be eating a spicy burger. Is that spicy, Alrika? Is he the stoic type? I love my stoic man. He's a little stoic. I wouldn't... When I think of stoic, I think of, like, my favorite character ever being a 10, right? I think he's a little bit more stoic than Nate is. But Nate does have some stoicism, but so does Hunter. They all kind of have that. It depends on what you count as stoic. Okay, let's put a little bit more weight on his eyebrows here. There we go. I'm gonna need to make it a little bit less opacity, or less opacity, less see-through, so I can see a little bit better. Also the raining scene too. The raining scene. Oh, you're talking about that promo. I know what you're talking about. Yes, he's very much stoic type. He has it. I would say yes. I just wouldn't imagine that he's like that much. So like some characters that you guys might know. You guys are gonna get an ad any second now, so we'll continue when you return. In the meantime, I have to make these. To make these eyes nice and intense enough for that spooky vibe. That. Also, let me just check real quick with chat. I don't want to make sure I don't fall behind. Z's just complaining about the ads. Okay, I'll stop right there and then I'll catch up after the ad is over. So just do that. Just a hint of shading there. And like this. Cool, cool. Looks good. A little bit more there. Okay, don't worry, chat. I did not read ahead without you guys. By dealing with the ads, you're supporting me, and so I will wait. Yeah, so chat was saying, let me go back to it. Let's see, so he's very much stoic type. That's where we stopped off. Miss Millie says, I need to reread your comics so I can get better read on these guys. Don't worry, Amelia, because we're going to be reading SILVERPORT from the very beginning again. So if you guys are here every single weekend, we can follow along and you can actually read all of it with us. But of course, the webcomic is not as good as the comic form, so if you're watching this and you haven't yet supported the campaign, please go do so. I should probably put the link in the chat. Hang on. Hang on a moment, let me do that real quick. You don't want to miss it, trust. Okay, this isn't even the book. This was a preview. This is just a preview. The real book's gonna be big like this thick. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and it's good content. Good content, good art. Okay, so let me catch up on chat. Where were we? Yeah, so Milia, if you wanna catch up to get a read on the guys, you can definitely read with us over the weekends. Rika says, oh, he'll brush Z off and she'll still go. Yeah, I pay attention to the details when it comes to Nate. She does. She's not kidding. Excuse me, or excuse you, I will shoot my shot and win every time. But what about Caroline? Rika, don't test me, I can make him forget his lover. I have my ways. What would be the... How would you do that, Z? Tell me. But yeah, the raining one where he is on his bed with all his investigation notes scattered around him. I mean, technically that one is hot too, more relaxed. Yeah, let me pull that up. Guys, Z counts this as spicy. Let me show you. So if this is what she means, then yes, I can easily get a spicy scene done for her. She means this one. Which is such a shame because, look, the resolution is not very good on this piece, you can kind of tell. Because when my file got corrupted a couple years ago, I lost so much stuff, and this is the only thing I was able to salvage from this one. But yeah, you can see the detective at work. Gosh, it's old. He looks so much younger. It's so funny. As my art ages, like, so do my characters. It's weird. But anyways, hydrate incoming. Thank you. Why doesn't it work? That's weird. Z is a true Nate expert for sure with all this detail. Amelia, you have no idea. She's such a fan. It's so cute. Well, thank you, Bobo, for doing it for Z. Let's see. I mean, I love him so, of course I pay attention. I do the same with all the characters that I am obsessed with. I will not reveal my secrets, have to remain mysterious. Oh, okay. I see. Your art got so much sharper. It really, yeah. I think Bleach was a big impact. After I read Bleach, I've just... Kubo immediately became one of my favorite artists ever, and he influenced me big time. He has a very sharp style as well. Love him. I was actually talking about the other day, right? I was showing you guys Dan Mora's work too, which is my favorite, who's my favorite comic artist right now. And then my favorite manga artists are Kubo, who does Bleach, and who's the other ones whose name I forget. It's Akira something. Akira Himekawa? This one. The girls who work on this together. I think it's two girls, right? Yeah. Those are my two biggest influences, for sure. You can kind of tell when you look at them, you can see the influences there, for sure. Love them. How's that looking? Good. Looking good. Let's check up on chat. Taking down the U26 is also very tiring. Oh, you're still at it? How is that doing, Bubble? Stop! I love that one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't have it in the best resolution. Unfortunately, it's sad. I lost a lot of that stuff. How about this one? Do you consider this spicy? This one's currently available on the campaign as well as an add-on. It was included as one of the features for last year's, and I love it. I don't know how you guys feel about it, But personally, I love the premiere series. I have so much fun choosing their poses and outfits, and because it's a premiere, right? It's the first release of whatever the campaign is promoting, which in this case, it's the first of Volume 1. So, and because Hunter's an actor, we went with the whole like movie film vibe. Like this is what like they would wear to the like premiere, I guess. Not a formal premiere or anything, just like, you know, like they're taking a picture, like as if we lined up the characters from the series to like take official pictures of them for the premiere kind of thing. And it's really fun to like dress them up. And they look great. Hunter looks great. Let me grab Hunter's. You know, so they like it's just fun to dress them up for these. And Sutton turned out really well, I think. Look at that big smile. He's so cute. Sutton is the current featured one for this year, so if you guys get a premiere set, he already comes in the set, whereas the others, because they were featured in the last campaign, those have to be added on. At least this is the plan, unless something changes. Every time we do a campaign, I want to have a premiere featuring a specific character. This year it's Sutton, that's why you get the Sutton sticker as well. So yeah, it's fun. Man, read that. Queen says if Nate starts to wander, or if Nate starts to wonder, I just have to give him something complex to keep him. Have you met me? I'm a writer of very complex stories, so I think I can keep him no problem. I love the confidence. I love the confidence. So you think you can keep him with your creativity and your writing, huh? Arbiter says, damn. What are we saying damn to, Arbiter? Queen says, I do like that. That one is more posy. Oh, yeah, the one of Nate. Grab it again. Yeah, that one's more posy, which it could be taken as spicy. Be better if you was shirtless. I'll keep that in mind for your sketch, I promise. What about recreating the raining investigation promo? Hey, I mean, you know, over on SPS's Ko-fi, which you can see at the bottom of the screen over there, we're raising for a goal to do a promo, and those who contributed get to help us decide what the promo can be. Maybe that could be an option. Z writes a fanfic with Nate when? Good question. Good question. Dodgers win 5-1. Oh, snap! Annihilated. Thanks for the update, Janine. Sorry to my Canadian fans. It's okay, Bubble. It's okay. I have Nate fanfic. Get out of here. No, you don't. You haven't showed me. Hey, Katie. Shout out Katie, too. We gave a shout out to her sister, Elaine. Now we're doing Katie. So I don't need to repeat myself so that you guys know how great these ladies are. If you like video games and sweetness, those are the channels for you. Twin, welcome in. Yeah, absolute cutie patooties. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh yes, Z was fangirling about Nate. Well, please proceed, and I'm gonna keep drawing here, and when you guys are ready, we can start reading Silverfangs again from the beginning. How does that sound? But yeah, just a quick reminder. Again, these guys are available as add-ons. Hunter, Caroline, and Nate are available for add-ons, and so is Sutton, but you're better off getting him from the set that he comes with because it would be a better deal. Yeah, it's the premiere set for sure. So, yeah, there's that. The one idea that's been in my head is Mario vs. Shadow Queen in a Dragon Ball Z type fight. That wouldn't be the SPS goal. That would have to be an ArtSirenMJ request, which we will have to do soon. I haven't done it yet because of the campaign that we're focusing on, but I do have the current one, the Treasure and Scar one. Let me show you if you guys haven't seen it. I do have it in progress. I even inked the whole thing. This one. This is the current ArtSirenMJ art. And we're going to have to take a vote sometime next month for the next one. I inked it already, so we're good to go with that. But we're talking about the SPS goal, so that has to be SilverFangs related. Sounds good. Okay, we'll read soon. Technically, you know I have Nate fanfic. I did propose a fan art of him and Vampire Queen. That was just an idea for a commission. It was a scene in my growing fanfic. You know what? My bells are ringing. I think I do recall that. Yeah. When do we get to see that fanfiction, Z? I want to see that. Okay, there we go. Like that. I feel like this is going to rule in color. I actually can't wait to color this. Like, I'm gonna try to ink it on time. If not for tomorrow, then next week. Because for those of you guys who are listening, on November 1st, we're going to do a post-campaign celebration stream, since it'll be the day after it ends. And we'll also do a little bit of a late Halloween celebration too. I'll make the overlay Halloween-like, you know, so we could celebrate. It's okay if it's late, right? It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna do the hood quick. A little bit of shading under there. What do you guys think of the spooky music, by the way? Vibin'? Do you hate it? Let's see. It'll be a while. I'll probably release it when I get the actual art done because it goes with the piece. I have a couple one-shot scenes, mostly of them by the ocean. I swear I've tried to get Vampire Queen further away, but it doesn't work well. Okay, well, hey, no rush. Take your time. Life, I get that. I like it. Great, great. Hydrate incoming. I actually think the button is just stuck and doesn't want to cooperate. That's weird. That's weird. Thank you, I need it. It's non-story spoiler ahead. There's a side quest for Ghost of Yotai that has an Easter egg to the 220. Okay, you know what? I don't know that context. That has a lot of stuff that I'm not familiar with, but cool. Arbor says music fixed the October theme, so I'm fine with it. Cool, cool. Yeah, I like the music to fix the vibes. Cool, cool, perfect. Okay, let's get into reading SilverFangs. I've been distracted with chat and Hunter's very serious expression. Actually, Hunter, sweetheart, I think you need a little bit of darkness in your eyes here. You're looking too happy, which is not your character. You're not a happy camper. So let's bring that down a little. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah, let me just fix the edge of his face here real quick. And we'll jump right into it. Cool. That's looking good, only his chin is too long. This is just a little nitpick of mine. Let's bring this up a bit. I know it looks like no difference, but to me it is. It is different. It's better. Okay. I kind of like him with the hood. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I went with that. He doesn't currently have one, but I'm into it. It takes place in the late 13th century before the events of both. Very cool. Lots of lore for your gaming. How is the gaming going though? Did you get more trophies? Queen says the only time Hunter has a serious expression when he is the vigilante. What do you mean? Because when he's not the vigilante, he has an angry expression rather than a serious one? What do you mean by that, Z? Okay, SILVERPORT, let's read. Let's read. But before we do, again, if you are watching, you have not yet backed the campaign, help us get to our next milestone. So our next milestone is actually, boom, right here. 50 backers, everyone gets a free print of the movie Argyle, which is the movie that Hunter is starring in, because Hunter is an actor, our main character is an actor. So everyone gets one free, guaranteed. They're already getting free stickers, so that's already included, and a bookmark. I'll show you right now. Right here, see? Of course the bookmark's gonna be in full color, I haven't finished yet, okay? I didn't think we would do this well, which is really awesome. So I had to come up with my sketch. I didn't get to finish it, but we're working on that. So the next milestone is a free thing. And also, in stretch goals, if we get to 8K, we get another comic short right here. So more content in the book, which would be really cool. And yeah. Yeah, and we unlocked some cool new add-ons too, by the way. So if you guys want to add these to your pledges, totally there, available for you. All right. To Silver Fangs, all the way back to the beginning, or should I say, the future. Get it? Because chapter 1 takes place in the future? Yeah, I know, I'm a loser. Queen says, I mean, he always seems to not be there when he isn't the vigilante. Like he's trying not to think about things, but it's always on his mind. That's what I get from it anyways. Yes, and you would be correct in thinking that. He's got, my camera's turning again. For some reason, it's like on an angle. It's like, there we go. Yeah, you would be correct in assuming that. When he's not the vigilante, he's troubled. For sure. So yeah, so the vigilante has like a serious face, whereas as Hunter, he's like, yeah, he avoids conversation and all that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna read all about it. I mean, he read that. Almost, I'm actually working on the one goes to another trophy. Wow, that's cool. That's interesting. Neat, neat. Well, keep working hard, Bobo. Keep going. Okay. So let's start with a chapter 0. Or more like a prologue. How long have I been waiting? We got an ominous setting here. Waiting for it all to happen again. This is kind of funny since we're kind of like reading it a second time from the beginning, so it's just like waiting for it to all happen again. Sounds like meta commentary. We got time imagery. Time. Forever flowing in one direction. Never rushing. We got a watch there. Specific design, which I can spoil it now. We've already read Silver Fangs all together, so that is Nate's watch. Gets revealed in future chapters. Never dragging. We have an ornate clock. Every hour. And there's Hunter's watch. Look, you can already see the date. See? Friday 22nd. By the way, it says Chromium. Any patron who's read the Orion miniseries will get that reference. every minute. There is no use fighting it. We can never go back. And look at this. I have to update this with the new cover. That's the old one. You guys, did you remember? Hang on, let me pull it up. This is cool. I know I think I've shown this already enough times, but gosh, where did I save it? Where did I save it? Found it. Look at this. So this was always intended to be the first chapter, and I drew the one on the left last year, and I redrew it, which is the one on the right, which is the actual, what's going to be the cover. And look at that different. Are you guys seeing that? Look at that change. That's crazy. It's really cool and really spooky at the same time. It's just, wow. I mean, on the one, wait, whoops. I mean, he always seems to not be there while, oh, I read that already, I'm sorry. Progress is amazing! Thank you, Z! Thank you, yeah, it's a huge difference, right? Huge difference in a year. It's crazy. I hope I can go back and read Silver FANGS in a few years from now and not hate it. But, because I'm always growing. But anyways. We're gonna get an ad in about a couple seconds, so let's pause and continue reading when you guys come back, okay? I'll just keep inking in the meantime. Get that hood done. Oh, hang on, is the hood too long? I don't think so. That looks right to me. This. Add some weight there because it would be darker. Hydrated coming. She's so cute. She's a fellow mermaid. She understands. Thank you, Rika. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do now? His sketch is the messiest, clearly. So I think, yeah, let's do the hair. Like this. Rika, keep getting your favorite game as an ad. I'll definitely DM you stuff on Go if you want to learn more about it. Sure, send me anytime. You should play it, it's free to play up to level 70. I also get ads all the time and I'm like, bro, you already have me in the Iron Graham stuff. Rika. That's funny. Some more water. Okay, guys, ready to jump into chapter 1? Let's do this. Here we go. Chapter 1, only forward. We got a car going over a bridge into the city. And the city has got tall AF towers with a blimp. And it's by the water, hence it's called Silverport City. And we got whale imagery. on this big bridge. There's a clock tower there. Silverport City. Here it is. And it's shiny and pretty. Summer's finally over. Appreciate the sun and appreciate the water. Shorter days, longer nights. I prefer it that way. Friday, September 22nd. Everyone's always looking at me, watching me, judging me. They are. He's an actor. But I don't think he only means that, you know? 7:58 p.m. I belong in the shadows. Alone. You know, it would be totally cool if once everyone gets their books, we read it together. Like, you guys read it on the actual books in your hands, and I'll read the webcomic with you, and we can read it together. I think that'd be really wholesome. What a shitty day. Midtown. Hunter lives in Midtown, Silverport City. And he's there, smoking on a balcony, and he's holding his mask. And tonight, sun goes down, and his mask changes. Or is it changing? Maybe there's two things about it. Yeah, you would appreciate the water, you mermaid. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. Cute. Yes, that would be fun. Yeah, I think it totally would. I can do like an event. Like, we can plan like a specific day so we can all like come together and read it. Hunter, if you don't want people to notice you, why do you become an actor? You picked on me. It's valid. I want the sunset. Shh. Now it's nighttime and the city lights come on. A sudden change in temperature over the bay will bring heavy rainfall later tonight. Look, he's got like this fancy curved TV. A downpour is predicted to begin this evening around midnight, and we can expect it to last throughout the weekend. And if you look, he's got this fancy flat screen, but he's also got like an old-fashioned tiny radio there, and then he's got a VCR over here and over there. That could be like some kind of DVD player. The time period in Silver Fangs is pretty much everything. Did I read that one already? The downpour is predicted to begin this evening around midnight, and we can expect it to last throughout the weekend. This isn't all gloom, Silverport City. All of this heavy precipitation comes as a blessing in disguise, as it officially signals the end to our dry season. I shouldn't have to remind everyone of the record-high forest fires which ripped through the interior this summer. Forest fires. It's funny because we haven't heard from that yet. We're in chapter 5 and that hasn't been brought up, but, you know, things don't get put there by accident. And the floor is spotless. A very disturbing trend of record-breaking blazes have plagued the dry regions of our nation over the last 6 years, with each subsequent year trending higher than the last. I'm Shirley Shells, and this has been your weekend forecast. Now I'll hand it over to Chip for sports. Speaking of sports, Blue Jays lost, according to Janine, who was keeping us up to date. Thank you, Janine. Shout out to you. Beep. Orion. There she is. He puts the mask on. And his eyes glow, just like Orion's. Let's go. Shh. And he transforms. It's really cool, you know, it was actually, like, there's like a whole, like, I have to be careful with my words because I can't spoil. Like, the way that this works, like how he changes and all of stuff, is pretty detailed. It's really cool. It was really fun coming up with it with my husband. Like, we talk about it sometimes, and it's very layered, and it's going to be fun as it reveals in the story. Next episode. Imagine that as an animation. Oh, yes, with the shadows and the black and everything. It would be so cool. Because it looks like his wraps are like going around him, and then like, yeah, I'm into it. No one understands. And there he goes. How could they? Whoosh. Look at that mass. Look at that footprint. The weight and the strength. Whoosh. Shisu, hello! Welcome back to stream. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? What'd you eat today? Tell me about your week. We're reading Silver Fangs from the beginning because we caught up. We read everything. Even before I had these abilities. I've always been different. Tap, tap, tap. So he's running. I live in a different world. Now we're getting into the city. There's Sirena, Popstar. And we got an ad that's the symbol of the currency in this world. GF stands for something that I cannot spoil yet. And there's clearly Fallon on the ad there. Koala Burger, Bronze Open, which is mentioned in chapter 4, I believe, when Alice says she's writing something on Caroline, who qualified for the Bronze Open. So that's something that Caroline is attending. And there he is, looking out into the city with these advertisements. He's looking down, and we have a screen there, and that is clearly Robin reporting something. And old readers might recognize these from the what you would call, I guess, called the Silver Fangs draft version of the series. I'm good, currently listening to Silver Fangs, etc. I'm playing Splatoon. Well, I hope you enjoy listening to Silver Fangs and having fun playing Splatoon. And he looks down at all the people. None of them know. And he looks up at another ad, and here's the poster. Though it's slightly different. The one that in the next milestone is colored slightly differently, but help us get there. Come on, tell your friends to back Silver Fangs. There's only 5 days left. 5 days. 5 days. And the movie's called Argyle, starring Hunter Shades. This reveals to us that he is an actor, and that reveals his name too. And he's looking at the ad of himself. That's not me. Not the real me. But he's just as alone as I am. I remember when this panel was first shown, everybody was losing it, that he has a paw pad on his hand. I take credit for that design. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I really like it too. Queen says, my husband. Yes, he was on the TV. Just got the trophy now. Hey, good job, Bubbo. Nice. Keep going. Queen says, well, Hunter, you could always just tell everyone and put yourself in more danger. True. It's like, what are you complaining about, right? And he leaves the area. And we see Sutton over here. Huh? What do you mean? This next episode. What do you mean I can't come home? There he is with some pizza. I told you about the sleepover last week, Sutton. So? I didn't know it meant I was getting kicked out. Caroline had a rough week and she needs some support. Look at the girls checking out Sutton. Arbiter, if you're listening, this is the thing that you said you missed. I had a rough week too. Because of what happened on Wednesday, the hospital gave me the night off. Now would be a great opportunity for my fiance to give me some attention. Come on, babe. So, hey, let him put himself in danger so I can wrap them in because Rika. The girls and the husband is like, and we are ruthless. We are sick individuals. But yeah, see, this is interesting because this chapter takes place in the future, and he just said that something happened on Wednesday, so the hospital gave him the night off. But we are currently reading Monday, which is when the explosion went off. So something's still going to happen on Wednesday. What do you? I'm interested to know what you guys think that will be. The irony of both our hubbies having dangerous jobs. Sutton flexing. Is he? Not on purpose, that's for sure. We're lucky enough to have each other, but Kara's all alone. This girl time will be really good for her. She has a lot that she wants to talk to me about. And considering the topics, it'd be better if you weren't here. Girl stuff. Girl stuff. Another explosion. LOL, I'm kidding. Well, something serious, that's for sure. I would gladly tend to Nate spoons. Oh my gosh, you guys. And here's our first look at Alice. The first thing she wants to talk about is an encounter she had with our city's newest superstar. And since we already read this, so it's not a spoiler, we know that she's talking about Nate. Psh, I saw him too. What's the big deal? It's a big deal if Caroline's meeting him. By the way, Alice's hair is both so fun to draw and looks so pretty. But the inking process, I hate. Look at that. You could just imagine. You can just imagine. And there's Caroline's apartment. But she told me he's just the start of everything she wants to talk to me about. There she goes, and she has a wounded kitty over there. She had a couple of blasts from the past this week. The cat's like, hmm? It's like, look, she thinks she's gonna get some attention, and no. Caroline's distracted. Zip. She ties her hair back. That's one of Caroline's signature symbols, the moon. Alice, though, damn. You think Arbiter, you think so? I mean, they're all my I draw characters to be very pretty. I like good looking characters. Yeah, she's babe too. There we go. And she gives the cat a little tap. See? You got that little attention you were looking for. And she heads out to go meet up with Alice. Like who? And we get to see this picture, and in the photo, see there's lots of people. We get a close-up of Caroline and Hunter together. This, I think, aged super well. Actually, we still really love this. I don't know if it's because I have context that you guys don't, but I think even art-wise, I think that, because some of my old stuff, when I look at it, because I drew this in 2022, right? Because it came out in the beginning of 2023. So 2022 I drew this, and normally stuff from 2022 already I'm just like, I can't look at this, like, take it out of my face. But I love this one, and I'm so glad because it's such an important shot. The fact that she also has a cat, yeah, that was deliberate. Hey, what is the glare covering up the photo? I'm glad you noticed, Milia. Here, let me go back. You see that? That is intentional because there's more people there in the group that we don't want you to see or to know who is in the photo yet. Hunter is jacked. Yeah, he is. He has to be. Even back then, he was, he's an actor. Have we met these people yet? Do I want to tell you that? I don't think, no, I don't think I should say that one. I can't say that one. Sorry, but I love the questions though. People we will meet later in story. We will see, I'll actually pull up the full picture of this in a second. But yeah, but besides like the art aging, okay, this piece just, it really pulls the heartstrings so much because obviously as a creator I'm extremely attached to them, and it's just so, it's like, I don't know why it makes me sad seeing this. It's just so tragic. But look how cute, look how sweet they look together. Some of them we have, but not all of them. Yeah, like, what's it called? Like, we didn't hide these two. We haven't met them yet in story, but we didn't hide them because, well, for different reasons. There's a reason why some are hidden and some are not. But yeah, we haven't met these guys yet. Though they are in this art right here. Don't Feed the Birds, this new promo back there. Is that too difficult to see on stream? Yeah, here. I'll pull it up over here. I'll pull up both the pictures. I'll pull up the full photo of from the comic, and I'll pull up that promo art of them in the past. So there's come on, where's the old photo? Hello. There we go. So this is the full picture. See, and there they are. Two characters we haven't met yet. They're gonna come. And then I can show you them because they're just silhouettes on the picture for now, so it wouldn't really like give anything away. But I don't want to confuse you guys, so I'm just not gonna do that. But this is them and they look great. See, there's Alice and Robin and Sutton. And Orion's in there in the sand. They look so wholesome there. Yes. Yes, they look happy. They look happy, and then everything goes to absolute shit. I mean, according to Hunter anyway. I think I have that piece. I'll have to check my SilverFangs art folder. I think you do. I think you do. And then we also have this piece over here where the guys in the glare does not appear in this shot. But the other two do. See? There they are. Two of them. Old readers might recognize them, but yeah. Look at Nate, by the way. Surrounded. Look at this guy. And Sutton sleeping. Yeah, they're sweet. If you guys like this piece, you can also add it onto your pre-order with your book if you want to. Yeah, it's funny. It says up here, look. See? Don't feed the birds. Robin, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look, even over here. Look. Orion's trying to get some of her fries of her own, and she's like, nope. Stay away from my fries. They didn't even try. No, he's not. He's not a womanizer. He's not that type of guy. You know, the girls love him. Don't make me jump through the screen. I'm gladly take them all on. But yeah, anyways. Back to reading. So yeah, they're there. And it's really sad. And then we get a close-up of Fallon. And we have a version of the picture that's all crinkly. Because someone else has the same photo. Fallon. So Alice is saying that Caroline ran into Fallon. And she wants to talk to Alice about that. Hydration, thank you. The girls love him because he doesn't try to get their attention. He's his authentic self. Exactly. An impressive authentic self. And there's Fallon, which, by the way, babe, I say this every time, but she is my favorite female character to draw so far. Exactly, that's what we need more of. Miss Rose, the car is ready. Remind me why I can't go on my own. As your mother's daughter, your safety is my highest priority. So her mom is important. And tonight is a dangerous night. So something bad is happening tonight, and Fallon's mom and Fallon's whoever guy that is, that could be a butler, it could be a bodyguard, it could be something, knows that it's going to be a dangerous night. So far, you mean there's more pretty girls to come? Oh, absolutely! You haven't even seen... Lots. And you know what? For the guys, too. There's actually one specific character that hasn't been introduced yet who is actually quite important, and I think he's going to have a lot of fangirls as well. So next episode. So now we're seeing the alley, and boom, we got the Cheese Bros. We got the Junkie, Morris, and Leland, who are also known as Truckle Cheese and String Cheese. And I'm saying that, I didn't say that the first time I read. I didn't spoil the first time, but since we already read the whole thing together, I'm just spoiling. So if you guys don't want spoilers, you probably shouldn't be reading along. More pretty men, you're killing me. Yes, there will be. Specifically, more than just one, but I'm specifically thinking of one. No one beats Nate. I don't think this one will be for you, Z, but people will like him. I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I like him. Anyways, Mo, we need to go find Bill. I heard you the first time. We'll go get Big Bro in a sec. But everyone's waiting for us. Boss said tonight was important. And there's the vigilante watching. You don't have to remind me what Boss said because I'm smarter than you. Now shut up or I'll stab you. But you don't have a knife. Of course I have a knife, dummy. And if you guys look at the screen right now, you can see that the vigilante's not in frame anymore. But you can see tiny little Orion is there. Will there be any huge jackmen for my time? There will be! Yes, there will! I forgot about that, Billy. I forgot that was your thing. I have a very specific, like, a list for my guys. What do you mean, Z? Be more specific. By the way, you guys are gonna get behind an ad any second now. So we're gonna pause and go back to inking. Let me just close all these. There we go. While the ad goes on, we'll do that. There's always a delay in when the ad actually starts versus when, like OBS tells me it starts a lot sooner than it actually does. Are you guys behind an ad or am I crazy? Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Strand here. Like this. There we go. Yep, I'm pleased with this. I am pleased. It's looking good. Okay. I'll put a little bit more weight here. Whoa, not like that. There we go. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Somalia says yes. Oh wait. Let me bring back the comic. Yes, I'm a huge sucker for big muscle on men, lol. It's all that I draw. Yeah, actually, I think of two characters right now. Did you see the Hunter magazine cover? Because Hunter looked really good on that one. And it might... I don't know if you still need bigger than that, but... And then I'm also thinking of Isaac, though Isaac is a villain. We're gonna have a lot of like really big villains, but a couple of the good guys as well. It's just, it might not be as soon as you think. Queen says, I have a few very specific types that I like. Nate fits several of them. Kaiba fits another, and so on. Interesting. And this is a fun conversation we should be having in the server. Melia says, my top husbands are all vastly different from each other, so I don't even know anymore for me. Yeah, that's a mood, that's a mood. I understand. I recently went through some of mine and discovered the one underlying detail. They all have really good banter. Banter's fun. Howdy, how's your day? So I read a few good episodes. Pillar! Welcome back! How are you? I'm doing great. Good news. Take a look at how well the campaign is doing. Look, we got 44 backers. Come on, we can make it 45. We can do it before the end of the stream. That'd be so great. First slide with Mo, I sense death flags. So how far did you get? We're actually reading right now. If you want to read with us. Yeah, let's keep going, guys, before the ads come back. Of course I have enough knife, dummy. We just had dinner and you didn't have a knife. Because we had sandwiches, you idiot. You can cut a sandwich. You moron. Dad was right when he said that when he said your mom was only good for her looks. At least he married mine. So silly. Nate just beat one of the cheese. Oh, okay, so you got to the part where Nate took care of Billabong. So what do you think so far? Hey, Slam. Was that something I can help you with, punk? We're introduced to the Cheese brothers, Morris Truckle Cheese and Leland String Cheese. Now, obviously, Morris and Truckle and String aren't their names, but those are nicknames. That's what people call them. Let's keep going. Good old Nate beating someone. Pillar, allow me to introduce you to Merpire Queen, Nate's biggest fan. I want the stuff. The good stuff. Not that easy. Mo, I don't like this. We have a lot of heat on us. What if the cops show up or worse? The white suits. There ain't no damn white suits around here. Anywhere around here. You know what I don't like? Whiners. Complainers. And people who talk during movies. Now where was I? Oh. Oh, yeah. You want the good stuff. It's gonna cost you. I honestly kind of like that they're cheese. Bill is funny. It's funny. Did you see the exchange between him and Destiny? That was really funny. Yep, he is my hubby. The nose. Yeah. Whiners, complainers, and people who talk during movies. We all hate that guy, right? That one person who won't stop talking. It's gonna cost you triple. Triple? Are you nuts? That's almost $1,000 for just one. Whoosh. He grabs him by the neck. Didn't you hear my brother? Now we get a look at the junkie, and he's got those eyes, so he's clearly on some stuff. After all that crap that went down this week, our boss had to change things up. Since it takes double the work to get the stuff, we need triple the profit. Everything that went down this week. Have you guys noticed that we're reading we're reading something from the future right now, and everyone's talking about what happened this week. And so far we got an explosion, and it's only Monday. So just imagine. Look at his eyes, Mo. He's already pretty messed up. Let me drop him. He's just a junkie. I wonder how many eyes he's gone through. You just can't resist it. This stuff is vile. And they're laughing, you know, taunting him that he relies on this stuff, whatever the stuff is. Shh. And then they hear a noise in the alley. They hear something. Let's see what that's all about. Nothing would have happened if the cop didn't try to pull the dirty stunt, to be fair. Correct. Did you enjoy it? Are you enjoying reading Silverfang's Pillar? My best friend is the guy who won't stop talking in movies. No way! No! I mean, hey, some weekends be chaotic as hell, but my weeks definitely are. That's so funny. Thank you for the hydrate again. Must have been the wind. Ha! Maybe. Let's see. Something's over there. Cops wouldn't be hiding. What if it's that guy Boss was talking about? Huh. If it's him, then I'll give him the message Boss told us to pass on. He pulls out a knife. I conned some stupid hick southerner out of this baby for 1,000 shillings. Retail value, 250 shillings. Told you I had a knife. Yo, Leo, hold this. No, hold it tight. It's the last one Boss gave me. Who knows when we'll get more. Come out, come out. Eavesdropping is almost as bad as talking during a movie. It's definitely worse than someone walking too slowly, or even more complete. The person that walks too slow. Mo, what if it's a cat or something? Huh? This knife came out to taste blood, idiot. And looky, looky. He's coming. He's coming. It's oddly paced to me. There is my. That's because you're reading in the webcomic format. That is a thing that people have said many times. It doesn't read the same. It just doesn't read the same. It's meant to read in this format. It's a huge difference. Every episode is cut very strangely, depending on how much I'm able to get done. You know, because I'm one artist. Depending on where we can cut it, that can still be kind of interesting, so that it doesn't just feel so abrupt. It does read strangely as a webcomic. You have to read it in its full thing. And if you think the art is immaculate, do you want to be our 45th backer? Let me show you the campaign. So this is for the first, because what I'm showing you here on camera is actually just a series preview, and it's like a mini version. The actual first book is going to be this big and this thick. Okay, it's 220 pages minimum. It's probably gonna be more. So yeah, this is the cover of the first full volume. See, there's the book. Here's the pages look like. And it's a lot of content. A lot. And the pacing when reading in its original form is a lot, it flows a whole lot better. And yeah. And if we get to 50 backers before Halloween, right here, free print for everybody. That'd be so cool. What is the time frame on this, the Kickstarter mean? Well, the Kickstarter has been going on all month, and it ends on the 31st, around 3 p.m. Eastern. We are going to have late pledges open, but the thing is that when you late pledge, Kickstarter will charge a late fee. So we do not recommend, definitely back. Oh, and we also unlocked a print here, and you can add the current piece that I'm working on stream right now because that was requested. Oh, and forgot to tell you, free bookmark for everyone. This is the design that I have going right now that I made as a concept design for it, and it's included for free. You don't have to add that in for any extra cost. If you get a book, you automatically get a bookmark. So yeah, I'll include it in the chat so you can take a peek at it. You know, take your time, browse it, read the story and all the reward sets and the gifts, and you can see if it suits your fancy, and yeah, you can help us, and it'll be awesome. And if you back while on stream, I'll play some celebratory music and we'll dance like we do every single time. Yeah, let's keep reading, guys. This knife came out to taste blood, idiot. I don't give up. And it gets yoinked. Mo! No, 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 not again. And the lights flashing in the background. Psst, psst. Mo, I can't see in there. Help me! Look at them, terrified. Ah! They're both like, thanks. And his teeth are chattering, his legs are shaking. Mo, I'm coming! And then, whoosh. It's Mo's knife. Yo, I'll help. We outnumber him. Are you crazy? Huh? I'm getting them out of here. And there he goes. Wow, what a brother. He's like, I'm not helping you save him. Goodbye. There he goes. What about your bro? And then he gets pushed out of the way. Crash. There he goes running. Tap, 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 tap. And you see some of Hunter's bandages. He's running. Huh? Ah! Gets him by the neck. Pulling him back into the alley. Oof. What the? Snapped around him. Pulling him back in. It's kind of terrifying, actually, if you think about it. Dude, help! Come on, we outnumber him! Please! That's a bad look, Leyland. That's a bad look. Yeah. Let's keep going, because I know what Z is waiting for. Let's be honest. I already know. Dude, I don't even know you! And he gets beaten up. And the duck's just like, spared. At least he tried to help, you know. And then he notices the drug, lucky him. He goes for it. Someone stomps on it. Bzz, bzz. So the lights go off. Someone like you shouldn't be here. He picks it up. This city, these streets, the only ones who belong here are... And then we got lots of whooshiness and fiery eyes. Let me just scroll down to the shot because this looks the scrolling is a lot more suitable for mobile than it is for desktop. There we go. So we get the vigilante there with this aura behind him. I can't say what that is, but I'm interested. I didn't say anything. Yeah, but I can feel the energy going through your computer into mine. Like I know what you're waiting for. Somewhere between Batman and Eldritch Horror. Yeah, definitely influences. Do you lift, bro, aura? Yeah. Technically, he's basically saying he's not a predator. He's like, yo, you're not like tough enough to be around here. Well, not necessarily. He does say predators right here. Predators. The only ones who belong here are predators. So he's saying that this guy is like, he's not a predator. OMG, it's a Shinigami. Oh my gosh! I like that. That's fun. I like that reference. And the junkie's just breathing in pitch blackness. We're all blind. And we know now that this is actually Isaac speaking, who we meet later. I mean, he is the best, so naturally I'll wait for him. He's coming, we're almost there. We're all blind. Bzz. Psh. The lights come back on. We can't see what's all around us. There he is. We looks what's right in front of us. And he's gone. And you got some graffiti that says "Beware the Midnight King," and a broken mirror over there. There's a darkness that masks the truth. And here's the noise again. Meh. It's a cat. It's ironic. Prayer. It's only in darkness. Right. When we are at our lowest point, can we see our truest selves? He doesn't look too good, does he? And we come to find that most of us are repulsive. So this junkie, like, he sees his mirror and he's like realizing like how far he's fallen. And he feels pretty shitty about it, right? My brother loves this moment with the reflection in the mirror and seeing how effed up they've become. Oh, thank you to your brother. I appreciate that. He appreciates those deeper moments that we put the effort in that usually gets, that doesn't get noticed by most readers. So I appreciate that. Shout out to Rika's brother. However, there are a few of us who, in that darkness, shine. The implication here is that this is Isaac talking, right? This is his perspective. He's saying that most people are repulsive. No value. They suck. They're just awful. The majority of people suck. That's what he's saying. And most people realize that about themselves when they're at their lowest point. And we live in a dark world. However, in darkness, there are some exceptional people who shine despite everything going against that light. And we're getting it. We're seeing Nate. Nate is one of those people who shine in darkness. Let me scroll up. I'll let him know. Yes, yes, please do. I hope he's excited for Volume 1. His eyes. Yeah, he has nice eyes. Just stay there. End the stream for Z. What is this music you're playing? I like it. Oh, I'll send you the link. It's just a Halloween track that I found. Let me grab it. I'll send it over so you guys can play it in the background for your spooky week. Let's see. Yep, that's my favorite. I can stare at him all day. Do I need to treat that wound? Yes. Yes. Very green, very striking green eyes. Not even like subtle, like very green. With his gold hair. And yeah, he's wounded over there. And you see the watch from the beginning, from chapter 0. And there he is. Also, here's a little Easter egg, by the way, for our patrons. You see in the back on his, on the lockers behind him, it says that they belong to people named Orion C. Quill. And if you say that fast, what does that sound like? That's it. That's all I'm saying. What happened to his arm? Well, Milia, I can't say because that would be giving away the story. But all we know is that this is a scene from the future, because in present day we're on a Monday and there was just an explosion, and this is the future on the Friday of that same week. So Sutton said there's been a rough week, Mo said there's been a rough week, stuff has gone down this week, so at some point Nate is going to get hurt. Cat. Milia, Orion sequel, there you go. Milia got it. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's a reference to the Orion mini-series that is available on Patreon. It's a 350-page side comic that we made of an Orion adventure that takes place before Silver Fangs. So in the back it says Orion sequel, saying Silver Fangs is a sequel to Orion's story. So that's the Easter egg there. Well, I mean, he probably gets hurt a bunch of times. Yeah, he does. He will, for sure, on the job. But this looks like a nasty wound, so we're gonna have to find out how that happens. And there he is. The one who shines in darkness. Let's keep reading. We'll keep reading until the ad, because the ad is going to start in about a minute, so. Thank you, Z. So there's his wound, and we see bandages with blood on it in the trash. He's changing his bandages. That's what he's doing. There he is. There's his phone. See, Friday, September 22nd with missed calls, and he looks. And he checks it. And that's it. We don't get to know anything else about that. And now we're at a police station. These are people in the waiting room. Snore. There's someone there who we know as a Simpson. Nate comes out of the bathroom. All drawn by hand, by the way. Just saying. Not to get praise, just to, it's more like more of a complaint in a good way. Snore. Nate looks at him. Oink. Oink, oink. And he tosses his jacket on the guy. What the? Sniff, sniff. Smells good. So what's going on? Who's making oink noises? You're watching this at work? See, I am. It's been a slow day for a Saturday. Anyways, the ad's gonna come back, so I'm gonna go back to inking until you guys come back. Nate literally says nothing and we love him immediately. Yeah. It's so true. He has that energy. He shines. He shines, right? Okay. Let's continue with his hair. His front bangs right here. Auto saving right now. There we go. Like this. Let's add some weight in between these strands because there we go. Okay, are we back? Because he says his eyes say it all. True, and his muscles too. Arbiter. That's just a bonus. I have to go now. It's bedtime for this baby. Oh, Rika, I'm probably gonna wrap up in about like 20 minutes too. It's getting pretty late over here as well, but yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna continue for tomorrow night, okay? Good night. Claire says, MJ, you said that this is a series both you and your other half have worked on, right? Yes, yes, we do it together. It's a lovely collaboration that we devote all of our love into, for sure. Why do you ask? But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow and we'll keep reading. So Rika, hopefully she can join us again. That'd be really fun. It's fun having Rika in chat when she's not being a pain. Kidding, kidding. Okay. And this strand comes around. Wait. There we go. There we go. So you could call this series your child. We absolutely treat it like that. It gets a lot of our attention. We're very passionate about it for sure. As you can tell, the story is very layered. I don't take shortcuts with the artwork. I want it to be beautiful and awesome. So that's why everybody supporting a campaign means a lot, because it's not even about raising funds. It's about us wanting you to have the story, because we really believe that it's good. People have said that it's good, and we want to have fun conversations about it and theorize what's going to happen next, and like you can see in chat, freak out about all the good looking characters, and just it's just nice. We just want lovely wholesomeness. It's the shortest way I can say it. But of course, printing books costs money, so that's what the campaign is for, basically. Okay. There we go. Queen says, "Oh, looks like I don't have much service now." Oh no, what do you mean? Internet being frustrating again? Final hydration coming, off work, headed home to finally get some sleep. Thank you for all the wonderful surfings and content. Loving the new Halloween art. I'll try and be on tomorrow night. That'd be great. I would love to have you, Z. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was so nice to see you in chat again. We seriously missed you. And it's so much fun reading Silver Fangs with the Nate superfan. So, yeah, hopefully you'll be here tomorrow. We'll continue reading tomorrow for sure. LTE, they might be talking about LTE. What do you mean? Did I miss something? Am I crazy? What do you mean? There we go. Some shadows with line art there. Makes it more ominous. And then he's got, wait, let me bring that down a little. A shirt that goes over his neck a bit there. Like this. What should I do next? Should I do his hair? Yeah. His hair is not done. Let's go here. Like that. Phone service. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, who knows? Maybe Z will catch up with us when she gets home in time, because I'm not going to stay too much longer either. Getting recognized as a character's biggest fan by their creator is the biggest flex to have. That's so cute. Well, you know, I don't, like, Z just, she just makes it known. Like, I didn't handpick her or anything, right? Like, she just, everything Nate she supports, and she always talks about him, and like, I think every single time we post anything with Nate, she always comments something about him. And she's just made herself very present. She backed 2 campaigns in a row now. This last year's and this one, where she gets a traditionally drawn sketch of Nate. As you can see, she was talking about potentially getting a spicy one. Yeah, she loves him, and it warms my heart. Like it's nice because like I adore him, but he's like my character, so I'm biased. So it's nice when other people love him as much. It makes me happy. He has a couple of other big fans, like Aura as well. She wasn't with us tonight, but she's also a big fan of Nate as well, and they fight about that sometimes, which is funny. But it's nice. It makes me feel really blessed that she appreciates him so much. There we go. Data. Yeah, I get it. I gotcha. I get it now. Yeah, so the cape is gonna come like this. So this would have to disappear. Let's add some line weight over here. So funny reading and chatting with you guys. Like at this rate, this piece is never gonna be done. Oh, but we're doing we're gonna try to do our best. That's why, like, even as a pre-order, like I can't finish it for the campaign ends. You guys, when you pre-order it, you're just gonna have to trust me that the colors will be awesome, and I promise they will be. But I won't be able to show you until much later. On the topic of the comic, if you're nervous about anything regarding outcomes with how people will like it, just know that everyone's first child will have a few rough edges. Authenticity does shine through in these situations, though. Well, I'm not concerned. The reason I'm concerned is because, or the reason I'm not concerned is because the amount of thought and care that goes into the series, I would be like, I also don't believe in anything that's perfect. Like, I doubt SilverFang's gonna be perfect. I don't think that even if you've done 1,000 series, a series will ever be perfect. You just can do the best that you can. But this isn't my first comic ever, and I've been drawing for a really long time, so I'm really confident. I'm not concerned about stuff like that. People, you know, if SilverFangs reaches enough people that criticism comes in, that's totally fine. You know. Some of the masters that do comics in their old age, I read and love and still have criticisms for them, you know? Some things that they do with their stories that really frustrate me. It's not going to be perfect. That's just, you know what I mean? As long as something is great, that's enough for me. It doesn't have to be perfect. So no, I'm not nervous about stuff like that. I appreciate though the warm words. Millie says, definitely, I also love fangirling over my friends' characters, and I love getting the same love with mine too. Hoping that my own story will pick up some fans. Absolutely. I don't see why it wouldn't. I love your fandom stuff already. I can imagine like your original stuff too. That. Yeah, giving him some roughness to the cape he's wearing. Cool. I'm gonna take. I don't like that bit there. So I'm just gonna fix that. People always appreciate authenticity. Absolutely. If someone wrote 1,000 series, I would accuse them of abusing generative AI. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was obviously exaggerating the number, but I think I was making the point of like, even experienced creators that are way more experienced than me anyway, you know, will have what you described. What did you describe it as? You said rough edges. I don't think that's unique to the first child. I think that's gonna be true with every single one. I've had a story in development since 2019, but it's on a large hiatus, though I love my main characters in it so much. He's a rough and tough pirate man. I don't know if it will ever become a huge project, sadly. Not all of them do. I have a lot of concept stories before FANGS ever came around. I have so many different versions of my characters and stuff. You know, you just keep refining and being creative and making stuff, and one day if you want to create something original, it will come naturally. Like you will just know which character is the one that starts it, and then you build around them. Rough edges only become harder to notice. Exactly, that's a good way to put it. So I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is true. 1,000,000%. Put the hood in like this. There we go. Excuse me. Also, true fans may notice the flaws, but they will love it all the same in the end. Yeah, totally. Like, you would be surprised. So you guys know that I really love Atem. I have a lot of criticisms of Yu-Gi-Oh! As a story. A lot. Like, you'd be surprised. If you heard me talk about the criticisms I have, you wouldn't know that I was a fan. You know? But the good stuff about it is just that good. So you can overlook them. So as long as, like, the content is high quality and really great. Selena is in chat. Hi, Selena. So nice to see you. How are you doing? Did you just finish the stream or something? What's up? Gosh, Selena and I go way back. I didn't expect to see you in my chat. What's up? I mean, I'm gonna give Selena a shout out. Not that she needs it. She's a very successful streamer, and she's really sweet and fun to watch. But I'm gonna shout her out anyway. If you guys want to go and check her content out. She's so awesome. I'm well, finished a few hours ago. Yeah, you're so sweet. I wanted to come and see what you're working on. Yeah, I'm working on a little promo right now for, hang on, I'll show you. Or you know what, I'll just open up the sketch. It's probably easier. Give me a moment. So I'm inking this right now. It's a promo that I drew on stream all month. And it's my characters in like a Halloween universe because I'm promoting my Kickstarter campaign right now, which is running to print the first volume. That's what we're doing. You're so sweet. I want to read that. That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And yeah, we were just reading the comic online and stuff, and it's been a good time. How was your stream? What did you do on stream? But yeah, so Millie said true fan. Yeah, and so we were talking about how that good things, like we're always going to criticize like even like the best content ever, because nothing is perfect. I definitely have a lot of criticisms over my favorite stuff, but that's not the end all be all, right? It was a lot of fun. We're playing a spooky game, and remember to see about TwitchCon. Do you go to conventions? I do go to conventions. Not too many because of how expensive they can be, but For art conventions and stuff, yeah, we're gonna go to one next month actually, up in Toronto. Why are you gonna be at TwitchCon? Or did TwitchCon happen already? I haven't. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah, let's continue. I don't think there's any way we're gonna finish this inking. I was at least hoping to get like start doing flats at least by this weekend. No shot. You guys, chat is too distracting. Way too distracting. It just happened. Yeah, I'm actually in Ontario for the next while. If you're in Toronto, give me a shout. Oh my gosh, definitely, yeah. For sure, I will. Yeah, there's supposed to be a convention at the end of November that we're gonna attend to, you know, get the book out and stuff. But yeah, so how was it? Like, what did TwitchCon? Correct me if I'm wrong, but TwitchCon is just like a big convention for people who are like, like, strictly like streamers, kind of thing. Did you? I mean, you're very successful. Did you get invited as like a guest? Is that like how that works? I don't know anything about this stuff. Amelia says, "Sorry, I'll shut up." What? No, about what? What are you talking about? Continue telling me about your original ideas about this this pirate. How come you're not? How come you are not wanting to do an original content with that one character? Is it anything specific? So fun. It's for streamers and community. I did get invited, but anyone on Twitch can go. Yeah. Okay. Well, good for you. Congratulations. That must be an honor. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. That's but that's in, where does that take place? Isn't that in the States too? Did you, like, you probably had to travel over there, huh? It really is. Yeah, I'm very humbled. Yeah, that's really cool. Good for you. That's awesome. Did you get to meet like any cool people? Like, what's the highlight of the con? San Diego. Yeah, well, I've never been. My goodness, what a trip. Millie says, to simply put it, I don't have the ideas to complete it. I'm not confident in my writing and I need more practice. I can't rush into my math project without doing other stuff. I said math. Into my main project without doing other stuff first. Yeah, for sure. That makes perfect sense. But when do you think, because we're never really ready to start, like, you know, like even my content from early in Silver Fangs, it's like I showed you guys like the before and after, like it's grown so much, so it's like, are you ever really ready, right? So what will make you feel like you're ready in terms of like your writing and all that stuff? Selena says, hanging out with my community, to be honest. I've had a meet and greet in some panels, which is really awesome. That was cool. What did you talk about at your panels? I'm sorry I'm asking so many questions. It sounds neat. I never had an experience like that. Yeah, ready isn't really a feeling I get. Yeah. I mean, being self-critical is a good thing, right? Because you want to do your best, and that's important, to be self-critical. I was not self-critical enough. I made so many bad projects before Silver Fangs ever came to light. But I am curious what you mean by being ready, Nelia. Okay, you know what? That finger is poorly proportioned. Let's fix that. Thank you. One panel was on IRL streaming and the other was on how to land Sponsorships. Ooh, the second one was probably really informative. On IRL streaming, I know what is, because IRL streaming, isn't that like don't you have to go out to do that? Because I know that in your, at least from what I've seen, your streams, like you play your games in your studio, which by the way, your setup is just stunning. Like I don't know how you do the lighting and everything's so pretty. Not like my amateur stuff going on here, but yeah, does that count as IRL streaming? Like, is what I'm doing considered IRL streaming? Yeah, you stream from your phone outside. So is that something you do? I've never seen any streams like that from you. Melia says, I need to complete any story at all for the most part. Well, and I was working on it with other people, but now I'm flying solo and it's really hard for me. Yeah. Yeah, you know, one thing that I've had to deal with in the past is, unfortunately, accepting that when it comes to collaborations, they're very high risk. Solo, I think, is the best. That's why, like, the collaboration with my husband on SilverPort's is going so well, because, like, that's my partner. He's not going anywhere, right? But I've done so many collabs in my lifetime, and they all usually ended up ending because it's very, very hard to find people just as committed as you are. Very, very hard. Not to say that they're not there and it's not possible, but it's a high-risk situation. So, by the way, y'all are gonna get an ad in about 10 seconds. So if you stick around, just tell me, repeat comments that you want to hear, just in case I respond to them during the ad, because I'm bad at this. I do, yes. Usually IRL means outside. Also, I love your setup. It's very cozy up there. Thanks. But that's so cool. I didn't know you did that. You do that on Twitch too? Or is that like on a different platform? I have to turn my Twitch notifications on. I miss a lot of streams. Not just Selena's, but the Light Twins too, and everybody else. I have to be on top of that. Bobo says just another trophy. Now 18 left to go. Wow, it took you all this time just to get one more, Bobo. Dang. That's work. Also, my Halloween music stopped. Let's go put that back on.
I just mailed you.
Let's put that back. Kingdom of Amrun from YouTube says, "Hey, what's up? What is this about?" Oh, I'm gonna talk. You want to know about SilverPort's? I'm gonna tell you all about SilverPort's. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to get my music back on. What's going on here? Come on, ads. Take it forever. I'll tell you all about SilverPort's. So I'm currently inking this piece right here that I did. Hyrule's Biggest Loser. Hi. Who? I don't even know who that is, but I love your name. Hello. Okay, so yeah, I'll tell you what I'm working on right now while the ad goes on Twitch and I wait for my community to come back. So basically, I'm inking this piece, which is a promo piece of my OCs from my series SilverPort's, which we are currently running a Kickstarter for. You can see the banner over there. I'll actually put the link in chat real quick. And we're really close to reaching another milestone. It would be really cool if you guys want to support, and I'll show you my comic in a moment as well. There we go. Put that in the YouTube chat. So yeah, so SilverPort's here. It's my comic. It's a superhero mystery drama. We printed a series preview last year, which did really well. I think it's really great. And this year we're trying to find the full first volume, which is going to be this big instead. See the difference? And it's going to be this thick. So we're really excited. And if you like superheroes, if you like manga, if you like drama, if you like good art and stories that have long-term value, this is the series for you. And we were reading it online earlier, actually. Also, if you back the campaign now, cool, it is very cool. And if you back now, we unlocked a milestone which includes a free bookmark. This is my concept sketch for it, and everybody gets a bookmark. Here's some I'll show you some examples of the artwork. If you go to the book, here are some of the pages. It's great. We've got a cute cat companions. We got romance in there as well. and drama. Very cool stuff. Ooh, that looks awesome. I wish I had those skills. Oh, it comes with a lot of sacrifice. I have no social life whatsoever. At all. Is the Kickstarter live? Yeah, I'll send you the link, Selena. Right now. It's live. It's about, we've got, how much time we got on this? I think it's 5 days left. Yeah. And it's really exciting. Oh, I think we just got a new backer and I didn't even notice. Hang on. Who backed? Tell me in chat. Who backed right now? Ooh, that looks awesome. I wish. Oh, I read that already. Hang on. I got the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat going. Corky, Elaine is how I got here. Yes, those girls are amazing. Which, by the way, Pillar, I don't know if you know this, but Corky and Elaine did back the campaign. So if you want to join them and do that, you can become our 46th, which would be so cool. Now 17. Good job, Bobo. Keep it up. Send it, please. Yeah, sent. Okay, so if we look over here. Yeah, look, we're 5 back. So we have 5 days left. We're 5 backers away from unlocking a free print. Because if you see over here, we unlocked a bunch of stickers, free for everybody. And if we get 50 backers, we'll unlock right here this free print for everybody. And we also unlocked a bunch of this stuff. We unlocked more content in the book. So we have a little short comic, we got sketched pages of the comic, and we got the bookmark. And the next one is more content in the book, free sticky notes. We have a bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh, so much stuff that you can add on to. It was also highly requested that people wanted to pre-order this print that I'm working on right now, so you can do that. And a bunch of prints. It's really exciting. It's really cool. But we're trying to aim for the 50 backer milestone before we get before we run out of time. There's only 5 days left. OMG, you're so ahead of your goal. Holy moly. Thank you, Selena. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. It did really well. Congrats. Thank you so much, Selena. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. We're trying, and it's the first book. You know, we just really want to get the story out. It was really fun. All month long, we've been reading it online because we have like a webcomic version that you can read online. And OMG, wait, looking at your videos, is that Inuyasha artist? Yeah, Inuyasha's an influence. If you like Inuyasha, you're gonna like this too. Corky is Elaine, Katie is Elora. Also, I backed. Pillar, was that you? Also, Piro, why are we tubing right now in chat? This is what we're doing right now? Like, what do you do? You're starting a toot? We used to do toot trains, by the way. That was the good times. Funny, lol. 45th indeed. No way! Okay. Wow, thank you. Okay, let's put on some celebratory music then. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I didn't know. You didn't say anything, so I didn't know. Never a bad time. Never a bad time to tune. No, not at all. 45. Just 5 more. If we could do 5 more in 5 days, can we do that? It's tight, but I think we can do it. But yeah, those coming from YouTube. Let's see. Hyrule's Biggest Loser. So I'm actually, yeah, big Inuyasha fan, humongous. You can actually kind of tell the influence on the artwork. Look, on the on our protagonist, you can kind of see it there. Can you not? I'm so glad that I stayed a little bit long because I was supposed to log out already. I'm so glad we stayed a little bit longer to get the live backing of Pillar. Pillar, I really appreciate it. Seriously, you're not going to regret this. You're going to love it. And when everybody gets their books, we're going to do an event where we read all together, like on stream. Like, you guys will have your physical copies, we'll read it together, and we can talk about it and everything. It's going to be great. Thank you so much, Pillar. You're awesome. Appreciate it. By the way, are you in the Discord with us? I asked because I like to give the Kickstarter role to everybody who backed. Let me get the invite. I am not in the Discord. Well, please, welcome. Come on over. Welcome to the Silver Fangs fam. Also, in honor of Piro, because Piro, by the way, is actually a very, I'm gonna toot in honor of Piro, because Piro also backed the campaign, which we appreciate. We really appreciate. Okay. 45. We can do 5 more. 5 more, guys. Share it with your friends, people who love. Happy to help, Piro. You're awesome. Share it with people who love comics and superheroes. And here, I'll even what's it called? I'll even read you a pitch that I wrote, actually. For those of you who don't know what Silver Fangs is about. It's funny, I read this in another stream, and people actually told me that it was pretty good. So this is what I wrote. Hang on, let me turn the music off. Let me put the Halloween music back on. I have enlisted. Okay, let me go give you the Kickstarter roll right now. There we go. Okay. So, it's a mystery series about a famous actor who's a superhero trying to find an important missing person and training to get stronger to defeat his adversaries. We follow him as he struggles to balance his superstar lifestyle with his vigilantism. If you like Batman or shonen manga, this series is for you. Also, he's trying to win back his ex-girlfriend who he's crazy about while struggling to deal with that in contrast with being a superhero. It's not easy, you know? You guys seen Spider-Man? You know how like Peter Parker like suffers trying to maintain a relationship, you know, that kind of thing. Hyrule's Biggest Loser says, I don't know if you're still into Zelda. Sorry if not, LOL. But if so, how you feel about Four Swords manga or game, either one. I haven't played or read Four Swords, but I am still a Legend of Zelda. Well, I don't know if I consider myself a Legend of Zelda fan. Because it's more that I'm just a Twilight Princess fan. Which I am. A big one. Look, I have the manga right here. Huge fan. Oh, yes. Yes, I am. But no, I haven't. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it? What do you think? Amelia says, what? Four Swords is like my favorite manga. Oh, we got two different viewers relating to Four Swords. What do you think of Amelia? What makes it so good? Do tell. Sorry, I was just reading what Pillar was writing in the Discord. You should read the Four Swords manga. It's so good. Please read it. Okay, I'm going to make a note for that if you do me a favor in return. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna write a note. And that favor is if you highly consider, like, go to the campaign, check it out, and consider support. You don't have to, but at least give it serious, genuine thought, and back if you think that it's worth it. So, Four Swords. I'll put it on my reading list. I love comics, so, like, you know, I really don't mind. It's no loss on my part. Amelia says, I got a crush on Shadow Link, LOL. I love his arc, and I love the 4 personalities of the 4 links so much. Interesting. So there's 4 different links. It's only 2 books. It's very short but sweet. It's only 2 books? Oh, that's pretty short. I don't have money right now, but I look at it. No problem, no problem. I understand. Life happens, you know? I get that. But please do take a look anyway. Because even if you can't back now, familiarize yourself with Silver Fangs so that you can participate in our future streams, read it online with us, and maybe back in the future when you can, or if you'd like to. 4 personality reminds me of Moon Knight. Moon Knight is cool too. I love Moon Knight. I don't know as much about Moon Knight as I do some other superheroes, but Moon Knight has a cool like outfit, like in concept. I'm a fan of Moon Knight. It's not as deep as the Twilight Princess manga, but it's one of my favorite Zelda mangas. So not everything has to be deep. Anyways, That's really cool. 45. That's really exciting, you guys. I really appreciate it for those who backed. It's like I think everybody in the chat has backed. Like in the Twitch chat, I mean. Let me scroll it. Or almost everybody, which is really, really cool. I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Isn't the read that already? Okay, so yeah, let's ink a little bit more, and then gosh, you guys, we're gonna have to call it a night soon. It's getting late. It's getting late. Let's bring the sketches back. Yeah, we were working on the vigilante here. Let's draw his mask. There we go. I'm glad I was able to come by. Yeah, me too, Selena. It was so nice to catch up. You know, it's so. I'm also, by the way, really proud of you for how far you've come. I remember like us chatting about like years ago about wanting to grow in our passions, and I'm really glad that you found something that you're passionate about, and it's clearly paying off for you. Congrats on being invited to TwitchCon. That's so cool. And I'm seriously gonna make a genuine effort to visit not just your streams, but there are a couple of people who I pals with that are streamers that I don't visit enough. So I'll come by your stream again soon. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night. Amelia says I should sleep soon. Stayed up until 3:30 last night getting over Majima again. Oh my gosh, I was up until that late last night too. That's crazy. Thank you. And seriously, we've known each other for like what, 10 years? Yeah, gosh. For sure, because we were chatting. I was still like just finishing my first year of college, I think. So yeah, probably longer than 10 years. Crazy. Crazy. But I'm so glad we kept in touch. It's nice. It's wholesome. Early Instagram days, yeah. Yeah, long time. Okay, yeah, I have to get going too. Millia's going already, like people are going to bed, so yeah, maybe we should just wrap up. Me too, talk to you soon. Bye. Yeah, I have to, guys. Guys, we're wrapping up here. People are getting eepy. Yeah, it's so funny, Millie. I actually stayed up pretty late too. Actually, Amelia, check your DMs in a hot minute, or tomorrow morning maybe. I think I'm gonna send you something tonight. Were you up late working on your comic? Oh gosh, I was working on, yeah, on my comic, on everything. Like there's so much that like I'm constantly doing. So, but sometimes also late at night I will like write fan fiction and stuff. So that's a little hobby that I do on the side when I'm like, you know, like an hour before bed when I'm starting to wind down and stuff. That's something that I'll do. So I'm guilty of that as well. That's my only hobby that I have outside of like serious artwork. So I did this on the wrong layer. I just noticed. I have to go back to Caroline and merge this. There we go. Late night hours is the fangirl hours. Why is that? It's so true. It's so true. Writing fanfiction late at night is so real. OMG. Yeah, I know. It is. I don't know why. That's just when I feel it the most. It's at night every time. Why? What do you? Hyrule's Biggest Loser. Do you write? Let me guess. Link. Because I definitely write for him for sure. For sure. Okay, just a couple more minutes here. That. Go. Yeah. Looking good to me. Me at nearly 5 a.m. Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago where I went to sleep at 5:30. It gets bad sometimes. I write so much Zelda fic. Yeah, lots of angry stuff. Lots of angst and stuff, I mean. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. You need to send me a DM so we can exchange stuff. Also, methinks I'm gonna hit the hay. But yeah, see, everyone's going to bed. Good luck with your Kickstarter. Thank you so much. Hey, share it with anybody you know who is really into comics and manga. Please do share it. It goes a long way. You'd be surprised how much sharing goes. So please do. That'd really mean a lot. But yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna end too. Yeah, I think everybody's going. Thanks to the weekend, so I can. Thankfully, it's the weekend, so I can stay up. But yeah. After I log off, I'm probably gonna go like wind down, get something, get a drink, and probably write fanfiction until I fall asleep on my phone. But yeah, you know what? The campaign's doing great. Really exciting. Share it with your friends, you guys. We'll be right back here tomorrow to read Silver Fangs again, and hopefully this piece can be finished inking. But we'll see how far we get. Yeah, let's put on my favorite tune and call it a night. Yeah, thank you so much. It was so much fun. I hope we see you guys all tomorrow. Yeah, have a good night. Sweet dreams. Take care of yourself. Don't stay up too late. Get your sleep. All that stuff. And yeah, till tomorrow. Bye.
It's almost here. Everything's on sale at the Sephora Savings Event starting October 31st.